Alright guys, welcome back to the Tropical Gardener. So, last video I filmed was the side yard over there, and oh my god, was that a hassle to do. So, I'll show you what it looks like now, which may be what, 3-4 weeks ago? It's been a while actually. But, I had too much storage on my phone to upload it, so I had to go through, delete all this stuff, and then YouTube, I had like a split-second video of a logo that I recorded in Lowe's, and I had to cut a couple sections out of the video, and the whole section I was at Lowe's I had to cut out, just because of that one logo that I showed there. I'm not going to say it on here, because obviously I'll probably get it taken away too. So I had to go through, delete that, on top of the storage issues, and YouTube wouldn't let me upload for some reason, so I had to go through the whole service line on that, and it worked. But this is what it looks like about close to a month later. You know, I got the nozzle still in here. They're still hanging in good, actually. I've had no problems with this area. Well, again, it runs at night, so I really don't know. 5 a.m., really. But right now, we are in the most dry spell we've ever seen it. This is the driest I've ever seen it. I mean, I'll show you guys, right, there's a little T-ball. I don't know where that's from. The lake level right now, the lake level in our neighborhood lake there, it's so low that you can walk at the bottom of it, which that's ridiculous. I've never seen it anywhere like that until now. But right now, April through late May, early June is when we start our rainy season. Our dry season is the end of March all the way through the end of April, or end of May. So yeah, that's our dry season over there. So, but you can tell, even with the dry season, our lawn's looking nice. It's looking good. But what it does do is it shows dry spots in the lawn, like this. This is a huge dry spot here, and what the issue is with this, I'm sure of it, is my sprinkler's there instead of there. I could move it back, but I don't really feel like doing the work and everything, and I don't want to tear up the lawn. Just how it's looking good just now. I just added that in, by the way. How good it's looking now. So, what I am going to do is, I just got to hand wire this now till the rainy season, and then I might do it because I got to put in sod. And right now it's not a good time for sod. But it shows you spots in your irrigation where it might not be hitting. And those are spots that you need to go through. Maybe you need to add a head. Maybe you're missing a head. Maybe you have a head that's clogged. You have stuff like that. Like this is a dry spot. I gotta investigate that. Why is that dry? I don't know. There's this head right there. Clearly it's not doing its job. So I gotta go through that. But I'm not doing the video on that. The video right now is, I'm sure this is the why you're here. This is all on how to apply liquid fertilizer on the grass. But I mean, look at the difference. That has irrigation. They just don't use it. That is completely dry, no irrigation. Look at the difference between watered maybe twice a week and then no water over here. It just spreads a huge line. I mean, you can't tell me there's no difference. There's a pretty big difference. And even here with our neighbor here, it's like a line that I mean, look at that. Like, you could tell maybe right about there is the line. But I'm going to show you how to do the fertilizer now. Get into the best part. The reason why you clicked on this video here. I got this bracelet on. It's really hot, but I don't know why. Probably should take that off. The stuff I am going to be applying today is, I'm pretty sure it's just called spoon juice from the Yard Mastery. And what it is it has really no chemicals in it. So you can spray it on your hand and you won't have to worry about washing it off immediately or chemicals like being everywhere. Now, the one thing I will say is if you have light-colored concrete like this, or pretty much concrete in general, I'm just going to say that, it will stain. So it's better off to keep it a little bit away from the sidewalk, which I'll show you to do later in the video. So, all of them are different, honestly. Some of them come pre-packaged in that little bottle over there. while some of them don't. Like over here, I had to mix up my own, and you fill it up with a little water here. This is the outside sink, so it's really dirty. And then you fill it up maybe about halfway with this spoon juice, half of it with water. And it gives you something like that. But they're all different. The best thing that I would do for that is read the directions on it. As a apply rate of 15 ounces per 1,000 square feet for every 4 weeks. Now, apply it directly to be turf, which I'll show you how to do that. Application can be watered in. So, you can turn on your sprinklers and water it in with a hose maybe if you don't have irrigation after that. Or it gives you the option. So you can or you can't do that. I don't know if it will affect it in any way. I have no idea if it will or not. But this is based off in Bradenton, Florida, which isn't that far away. We're in Fort Myers area, so that's a couple hours, maybe an hour and a half away. So, yeah, as you can see, that's all the stuff that's in it right there. I'll give you a link to the stuff in the description, actually, too. But that's pretty much it. Where is the directions on here? Oh, directions. Shake well. Apply to turf. Yep. It's pretty much what I already went over. But right now I'm going to show you I'm going to do a little front section area here. And I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do it and like what. Okay. So, just generic. Of course. Now this part really isn't any different. You just connect your hose to the unit here. And water going out of that. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and then I'll do that. So that's just water. I'm letting it rinse through it right now. And getting the air out of the system right now. I'll get closer so you can hear it better. But that's how you're doing it now. I'm going to start over here. And I'm going to turn it on. And you can see it starting to get a little more brown on here. Just go around. Okay. Now you might not be able to tell, but it is a bit browner. It's fine, you can just go around the camera. And you shake it up in it, and you can see it's a bit brown. All you gotta do is come over here. You can start at any area really. And similar to what you're painting on your house. And you just go up and down over it. You don't want to spray too far away, because then you want to have the accurate application to the whole wall. You just grab that, come over here, just like that. Now it's fine if you get it over, but what you do is you wash it away after, because it will stain once you're done. And this goes to any application that you're putting on. Now I'm not going to say they will all stain, or they won't, but they might. Sometimes you kind of just want to go like this to make sure you get everything. Now I'm just going to do this little area here. And it is okay, so you can water some of your shrubs and trees with this. It won't harm them at all. It might actually make them better, because it's still on. Now if you're spraying weed killer and stuff, obviously You don't want to water the bushes, but it's whatever. You do. So, again, just like you're painting. I'm going to get your hose out of the way. You don't want enough water. And you can kind of tell where you water because it's a lot more shiny and darker green. So I'm almost out of this bottle, so I'm going to have to go through and change it. I'm going to wait till I'm almost done out of this. Well, it looks like I'm out, so I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn the hose off too. Okay, so here is the same mixture as stuff I was doing before. And this you want to rinse out before you use it for it. Some of it will come prepackaged already in the bottom. Obviously, you want to dispose of those. Recycle trash. Doesn't matter. You need to go put this away. I'm just gonna put it over here for now. So I'll remember it. Go through and check those out. So here we go. Water, you can tell is a lot more clear. When you turn it on, it's more brown. So you just, and I'm right now doing it right before the fertilizer ban, which I'll make a video on at some point. Just explain what that is. Sometime I'll do that. I don't know when. Yep. I mean, by the time I made this video, the day I'm making this, the other one just, I just uploaded that one. So by any time that, you know, it will be done. Or not will be done. I'm gonna, this one will be out maybe a couple weeks after that one. So by the time you're watching this, it's 2 weeks after I film this. So, yeah. Yeah. What was wrong with it? Just a little piece at the bottom. I hope you guys get it. Alright, let's do it. What else? Okay. Not much. I heard Johnny got it. Yeah, I could do it yesterday. was the fertilizer. So, I hope this video helped, actually. I hope it did. Let me know in the comments if you have any more questions. I'll try and answer them in the comments, too. Like, reply to them. That's if this video lets me do the comments. Some of them don't, for whatever reason. But I will go through, and I will change that. Yeah, I will change that. So, if you have any questions, just put them down below in the comments, and I'll reply to them and answer. But I hope this got over all the basics here. So, yeah. I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.